it up after this. We're gonna chop it up after this.
I'ma go and get that bread. Pull up on the money.
Y'all tell me what y'all got going on, man.
I just wanna get some money. I just wanna throw 100. I just wanna get a bankroll. One that don't bend and don't fall. I just wanna live good, so I can start through the hood. Diamond shining out on me. Bust down rolling on me. I'm in the country with real niggas. I really played in the field.
It's that PA. Make sure y'all go check out PA. F1 on PA on
I really
Instagram.
hustle for real. I put in that grind to be here. VS diamonds in my ear. Money talking, I can't hear you. I just wanna get the money. I just wanna get the bread. I just wanna get the money.
Yeah.
Got the bed. I'm gonna get the money.
How you doing, bro?
I just wanna get the money, 50 bands from a buddy. You ain't never sold no hamburgers, only time you need to see
I just stepped in the door.
All of my niggas raw, y'all chicken to them they raw. Look, I switch up them calls. The rollie looking like it's Mars. Y'all ain't with me, pause. I got the sauce like I'm feeling me. She grab my, she really feeling me. I just wanna get the money. Then hand them to me. The fans watching this every move, but that ain't gonna stop me from stacking flows. Just follow the track, I'm a 22. I'm trying to step my shit through the roof.
I just wanna get the money. I just wanna get the bread.
Yeah.
I just wanna get the money.
What's up, y'all? Everybody good? Everybody good?
I'ma go and get that bread.
Everybody good, man? What y'all got going on tonight, man? Appreciate everybody for locking in with your boy right now. Everybody locking in. I appreciate it. We're about to have a good show. About to have a good show. Lady Nate just stepped in the door. What's up, Lola? It's my girl there.
My pockets are bakery. It ain't no number that's shaking me. It ain't no they're breaking me. I'm breaking
Sauce Walker and Sauce Walker, y'all already know.
Like agency, cause they so great to me. Call me Batman, put a cap on me. I want these diamonds so gracefully. Ain't no safe for me. I make a bitch. She don't wanna see you guidance me. I gave a game that's a magic key. Everything you ever told them.
Been a good day, been a good night, but I hope everybody had a blessed day as well. My kids just stepped in, they had to step out, go take a bathroom break, get everything straight.
I just wanna get the money.
We don't go to work.
I just wanna get the bread. I just wanna get the money. Say, who got the bread? I'ma go and get that money. I'ma go and get that bread. Pull up on the money. Peel out with a bag. I just wanna get the money. I just wanna get the bread. I just wanna get the money. Say, who got the bed? I'ma go and get that money. I'ma go and get that bread. Pull up on the money. Peel out with a bag.
Hey, yeah. What's up, everybody, man? What's up, everybody out there on Facebook Live right now? Everybody on the Facebook Live page right now, a shout out, man. What y'all got going on? What's good in the hood? What is going on? Shout out to my girl Lola right there. What's up, girl? Everybody tuning in, man. Lady Nate just stepped in the building. And my boy, you got to tell me your name one more time, Pop. One more time.
King Daily.
King Daily.
Yeah.
He in the dough, man.
Already.
He in the dough. It's going down, man.
It's going down, boss.
And you on the tour? You on the H-Town Trafficking tour?
Yeah. I've been down with them for about a year, a little bit over a year.
Okay.
I've been fucking with K for about 2 years now. We've been rocking.
Okay, bet, man.
And Lola.
Cool, man. So you from the city? Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from Northside.
Already. You see, look, man, you did real. You done doubled up on me, man. I'm gonna have to go grab one more out the corner. I'm gonna tell her, hey, Nate, grab me one more styrofoam off the microwave right there.
Gotta double up, man.
Nate, hey, grab me a styrofoam off that microwave right there, man. Daily, man, I got to get back in, man. I told him too. Look, y'all already know, I ain't doubled up. Yeah, I said y'all know I ain't doubled up. Yeah, y'all said y'all know I ain't doubled up. Yeah, we in there though. We in there, man. So shout out, man. I appreciate y'all stepping in here, man. And look, at the last minute too early, I said, man, I want to tell Nate. I should have told her to bring some artists with her, and I didn't. Because I wouldn't even think
I
I'd
told him
so.
about it was yesterday. I'm not sure, but I told him about it. I
Yeah.
was like, pull up.
Yeah, I was just excited about having you here, man.
Finally, huh?
Yeah, I was just excited about having you here. So it didn't cross my mind like it should have, but I was like,
Good,
yeah, I gotta
good,
find out. I
good.
asked about all the tools and all,
Yeah, that's what I was telling them on the way. I said, I'm gonna set it up for the whole team to come through and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
gotcha. We coming.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, man. So I was telling the people, a lot of people that know me know you as well.
Okay.
But just just because you're so busy, So if I mention you a lot of times, when I mention you to people, they be like, oh yeah, I know Nate, I know, and they even be a lot of times be close to you or cool with you or didn't work with you. So that tell me just how popping, you know what I'm saying, you keeping your hustle going.
Absolutely.
And I didn't respected it from the go. So let some of the other people who tuning in though know where you from and your company is Soaring High Entertainment and Management. I was telling them a little bit before you got here, but exactly what you do.
All right. What's up? It is K Nate, Lady Nate on the ground. That is me, and pretty much Soaring High Entertainment and Management is a company started between with me and my sister Lola. She's on maternity leave right now. She about to have that baby soon.
Yeah.
But we basically it was just through our experiences we wanted to be able to provide opportunities to artists, entertainers of all sorts, providing opportunities to them to be able to do things that their whatever their craft is in an affordable fashion.
Okay.
Because that's the biggest thing people talk about is the money.
It is a lot of people, and I meet a lot of indie artists as well, and a lot of times they tell me I just don't have the resources.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it be great music, they don't have the resources. So sometimes I try to plug them in with people, but it's great that you out here doing it, you know what I'm saying, and showing them that it is another way.
Exactly. And so so from Soaring High Entertainment alone, that's how we the H-Town Trafficking Tour essentially was created, because we started a few other projects, and you go and you learn. It's like, okay, let me try this, let me try that. So we had a lot of Houston platforms. We did poetry, we did comedy, we did just regular showcases, and it was just a matter of learning and figuring things out and trying this and trying that. Then it was like, okay, let's travel. So I like to travel in general. So I like to travel. I like to travel, and I love music. So when you combine the two, H-Town Traffic Tour came about with me and TJ So Sincere as the leads, because she had artists that she was working with on a regular, and I work with a lot of artists, and you learn who the working artists are. So I always tell people, I support working artists.
I'm just saying, I just learned that, you know what I mean? I just learned the difference, like, okay, it's a difference,
It's a difference, because some are prepared to invest in themselves, and some just want to sit still. It's like, I make music. Okay, what are you doing? How are people supposed to know you? How are people supposed to know who this is? What are you doing with your music? Just making it and sitting on the shelf?
But look, and look, that's the question. I want to ask you a question, since you said that too when we talking about it. When you see that, because I'm sure you're a brilliant mind. So I'm sure when you see that, you can already tell just from the answer they tell you, by looking at their pages, social media, the work they've been putting in, the posts, if they got anything on recorded already, available. I'm sure you can tell, okay, it's a working artist or not.
Right.
But when do you make the decision, okay, I'm going to give them a chance?
I give everybody a chance. Honestly, I give everybody a chance.
Okay.
I do not discriminate at all.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing with me is just give them an opportunity, just give them a try, see what they're gonna do with it. Yeah. So you can either, if you're not a working artist, you can become a working artist, or if you're not a working artist, you just gonna stay that. And I'm not going to, because I normally I follow up with artists, and if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you hit me up, I give you my information. I'm not gonna chase you. I have enough artists calling my phone, so I don't chase any artist. So with that being said, okay, this is how you reach me. This is what I have going on. I post all the shows we have coming up. Every Thursday night they have a platform at Fire and Flare Lounge with me. Every week we got radio opportunities. Everything is there. So if I'm telling you that these things are available and you don't reach out to me or any of my partners, anybody I've referred you to, that shows me you're not serious.
Yeah, and I think one of biggest things is that you provide those opportunities. You know what I mean? And if they, like you say, if they don't do nothing with it and they flop, it's on them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nobody else can blame themselves. Nobody, you can't be mad except for, hey, I gave this guy a shot. Now don't try to hit me up later. You know what I mean?
Right, like I didn't do what I was supposed to do.
So one of the biggest things you did, I thought was spectacular, was the women in entertainment.
Oh, the mixer.
Event, the mixer.
Yeah,
so
shout out to
hear some. I wanted to hear something about it, man. Let the people know, because a lot of ladies, I think, you're gonna do that and make that an annual thing, because you need to make.
We're actually doing it quarterly. That's our goal. So the next one is in April. Everybody had so much going on this first quarter, so we got pushed back a little bit. But the next one is actually going to be the last Sunday in April.
Okay.
So we're working on it. So details to come. But again, that's myself, Diamond Management,
Right.
And TJ So Sincere, as well as the Faith and Hustle Show. So it's 4 of us. We're the heads of it,
And what's some of the opportunities that's available when they show up?
the idea is just bringing women of different areas of entertainment together. Because once you meet people, it opens up other doors.
Yeah.
So you might do this. Like I do, we're on the road, we have opportunities. So somebody might be a manager with artists looking for opportunities to travel. Okay, so it's basically mainly a networking thing.
Yeah.
So just kind of helping people connect the dots. Like you might be looking for a chef, you might have artists in there looking for
You might have a
dancers.
food
Like
business,
last time, that's what
okay.
happened. Somebody, we had a couple of people that do choreography, dancing. We had artists in there. Oh man, I need to do this. It was just so many different things. We had somebody, a caterer, somebody that did dessert, brought in some samples. She made like 3 sales right there. Hey, here's this. How much for this? Wham, bam, boom.
Yeah.
So it's all about bringing everybody together in these different avenues and just building on that. So I'm sure we're gonna take it up a level to provide even more. But right now it's just connecting and. It's so many people in the city, so many females in the city doing so many different things. So why not come together?
I had a artist G Status here, female artist G Status here, about 2 weeks ago, and she was just telling me when she goes out, she's surprised at how many female artists she ran into, how many female entertainment promoters and managers that she ran into, and I'm like, I didn't know it was that many, but I think it's a great thing. And I hope that everybody's supporting them as well. We got we got to be able to support the women as well, because we got Megan Thee Stallion right now doing her thing, and we got some great male artists coming up as well. And if we support each other, I think we can have a great mix of music.
Exactly, it's all about that support.
Yeah,
it's all about that support. So that's the main thing.
How did you get into music? How did you get into this industry?
I've just always loved music because it's definitely not what I went to school for. You'd be like, you went to school for what? Yeah, no.
So what did you go to school for?
Mechanical engineering. Because I'm a numbers person.
Okay.
And then it was just like, I'm bored. And I've always loved music, so like my family, they knew that eventually I was going to do something with music, and it just came about, and I just saw it when I was working in a radio station. And it was just so many artists just kept coming through, and it was like, man, we can do more. I was with 95.3 Gems. I was over there for 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And we just saw so many things. I had my own show, partnered with my sister again, and we had the Social Butterfly Social. She was in the end. The Triple Threat was our show.
Okay.
So
The Triple Threat.
So we did our thing, and we just had a chance to see so many artists, and we actually went out and supported these artists.
And what was some of them first experiences like when you getting into it? Because you didn't go, because I'm thinking I'm gonna tell you, I went to school for criminal justice, and I'm doing radio and music, but so it's different because that's not what I was learning to do.
Wasn't it.
And so my first experiences was like, I went back to the street. Like, these boys gonna make me go back to the street. You know what I mean? How was your first experience?
See that? Well, when I stepped out on it,
they playing with me, man.
We had a chance to actually talk to these artists, interview these artists. So we just gradually just supported the artists.
Okay.
So by the time we were ready to do our shows, we had already built up a fan base and supporters. So everybody knew Triple Threat.
Right.
So we had kind of done our footwork, and So once we started, it was like, okay, going on support. So
Right.
of course, it was just the hard part, as always, is getting people in the building. So you had your good shows, you had your other shows, but the thing about me, whoever shows up, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. What
Yeah.
we came to do, we're gonna enjoy some drinks and
Right. And that's how we got the King Daily. He came through with the music, bumping, and shut it down. Cause I can feel the energy.
Yeah, I met her sister first. She was at an event that I was doing with an OG of the game, Big Mike.
Okay.
So
Shout out
he
Big
had
Mike.
he had me come to these events, so that's how I met her sister. Well,
Hold on, man. How you link up with Mike though, man? 'Cause that's a story,
that's
man.
just how I get in music because I watched them boys from the sideline
Okay.
since I was young. You know, me and Corey Mo.
Right. And see, some of y'all who don't know Brock, I know you don't know Brock. He the new DJ, one of the new DJs I got on here. DJ Breezy, shout out from Lake Charles,
All
man,
right, shout out
Louisiana.
to all the
But yeah, he's
DJs.
talking about some old school Houston rap legends, man.
Yeah,
Big
shout
Mike.
out Corey Mo, you know what I'm
Corey Mo.
saying? That boy super producer right now, but he started off as a rap trying to get on Big Mike album. I was just young, I was just a cat that, you know, little youngest on the sideline, just, you know, riding that wave.
Right.
Around legends, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I never really was no rapper, so
Okay.
like
That
about 4
wasn't
years
you.
ago, I just was like, man, everybody doing this shit. A couple of people fuck with me, like when a nigga freestyle, they be like, well, you got something. So I just like, let me take it serious one time. That was something like my T lady on the cool would want to sing because she was
Right.
like, well, you gonna use some music? I could have, you know.
Yeah.
Shit, I just bought some studio equipment, like some personal shit.
Tried it at the house.
Tried at the highs, and then I forgot how I run into Cato, but I was always looking for shows. And
But
I
that
bought-
first recording though, man, that
Yeah.
first recording, what that sounded like though.
Oh shit, it was all
Did you
about
use somebody else's tracks or you had some?
my homeboy Trey that rap with Big Mike.
Okay.
He just had a lot of tracks and shit, so I had it like a gift package waiting for
Yeah.
me.
Just wait till you step in the door.
Yeah, he had beats, he had shit for me, so I'm just in there by myself. It just was a freestyle first.
Right.
I had no style. Really, I ain't got a style. I
Refined
just
it.
got a.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just really versatile, but shit, I just got in that wave, man. And it's
Yeah.
like shit, I started creating some shit, and this, you know, I want my partners to hear shit.
Yeah.
I think, check out this what I recorded, and they're like, oh, that boy sounds good. And
Right.
It never was a shit on, you know what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up.
So I just felt like shit, like I had
You
something.
signed, yeah. That's
Took
what's
it
up,
serious,
man.
you know what I'm saying? And from the gate, so for the first 2 years or that 4 years, because I've been rapping like 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? So that first 2 years, it was kind of like just creating,
Yeah.
But when I got out there and was looking for shows.
Cause you had to tamper with the game a little bit, man, the first couple of
couldn't
years.
ask for no favors
Yeah.
with Big Mike, because that's OG, he ain't really active.
Yeah, so now you on a meet and greet
Yeah,
situation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when they say they rap,
Yeah.
I'm going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I
See,
popped
now-
up on K. She working, like you
Yeah.
say,
She working, K working.
And I bumped into K a couple times, and it was like, I didn't know that was her sister because it was on a different turn. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And then shit, I was like, hey man, let me get in there, man. And me, I
Don't
always
lie,
go-
that's him. But he be ready though.
He be
But
ready.
What is it? You
Yeah.
know, if it's a
But I was
registration
asking
fee,
for a
here you
different
go.
thing. And
And
she was like, nah, I ain't fucking around like that. I just motor. I do, but I ran into them on the triple thread.
Triple thread too.
Because we did the show at this little spot right here by Chacho.
Okay.
They closed it down now.
Oh, Fat Boys.
Fat Boys.
Right.
Right. That's the spot I think they
Yeah.
she knew back,
Yeah, he got some. Yeah, and that's how you felt too.
Man, it was cool because Daly was, you know, he one of the ones you gotta get used to sometimes.
Yeah.
He one of them voices, but
Yeah.
no, because it was like, okay, are you serious? And then so
Cause he been around so much, he been around.
He had done, like, you know, he tell you about
He
it.
hadn't did it.
See, I'm a boss, so
you
she
figured
probably
that-
thought I was coming in.
Yeah, you just chilling, yeah.
Till she got to know me.
Yeah.
She
Nah,
like,
it
oh,
wasn't
yeah, that boy
that.
there, he humble,
Yeah.
he cool, he
Because he'd come and he'd be like, yeah, let me get it. And he'd be never on time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at first. I ain't gonna lie.
But see, now,
I was
he
playing
actually...
rapper mode.
Yeah, he was a
He
rapper.
became a
yeah.
part of the official part of
He
the
ain't got
tour
the
last
business
year.
mode yet.
I ain't gonna
So,
lie, that's learning, man. That's real.
We just came in with like May or June, like sometime
Last year.
Okay.
the middle of last year. He came officially a part of the tour,
No, it
and
was early last year.
it was earlier.
Yeah.
Because I know he took the
With
trip
Mardi
in
Gras.
June. Okay, Mardi Gras, so that's like February, March. So he came. He was like, I'm serious, and because I was doing shows at the barn.
Okay.
So he came over there, and he
sure.
had done a couple of shows, and we chop it up, and so we just kind of went at it from there, and I could tell the seriousness, and he was ready. Because the first time, I don't feel like he was ready. The first time we our encounters, and
I think I was just in that rapping mode.
yeah, he was
just
like
in
I say, he
rapping
was in a different
I was like,
mode,
shit, like,
and
and
so.
shows
and-
start at 11, you know what I'm saying?
So, Nate, how do you get, let me not say how do you get adapt to it. How do you adapt the artist to the business mode when they in rapper mode? Because it's a difference.
It's a difference, but
She
I
don't pay
see.
no attention to you.
You just tell them what needs to be
I was trying to
done.
figure out the nice way to say
Just be
it.
like, this is what needs to be done.
And
I'm like, how
that's
can I
it.
get? She
Yeah.
like, boy, you ain't.
If you're not serious, if I
Yeah.
see you're not serious, I'm not gonna waste my
But she
time.
really checked.
But I really try though.
Yeah.
Like she started telling that you showed up late. I had you up here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, they said that this time.
And now he be one of the first
And then-
people there.
Yeah.
And so I had to.
Yeah, because a
like
lot
that,
of artists, even like I say, when I met Ko, he told me he knew you, that you was. He's like, that's
K.O.
my
the Don?
sister. Yeah. K.O.
Oh no, KO Conspiracy. KO the Don just checked in.
When you walked in on
PA,
PA,
he was
he's
jamming
telling me
off
about you. I
PA.
was like, damn, and everybody respect you and tell you. And she like, yeah, she's good business, man. She cool, this and that. So,
Sweet.
man, it's just something I think is super cool. So, how is it being able to do the traveling and going from city to city and taking these artists, man? What's that experience like?
It's hit and miss. Because
For
okay,
you, just
okay,
for
me
you,
as being
as like what you get from it, like
okay,
how is
so
it?
my role in it is I put everything together. I'm partnered with, like I said, with TJ. So we put everything together, and our thing is to make things as simple as possible. So when they make it difficult, I just let them make it difficult on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So we put the show together. If we're traveling like within a team, we get Airbnb. Like let's say, for instance, this weekend we're going to New York.
Yeah.
We have 2 shows in New York, one on
Okay.
Saturday and one on Sunday. Shout out to more bookings in Brooklyn. We coming. But be there.
So that's the road to New York tour.
No. That's the second one.
That's the
so
second
this
one.
is, like I say, we travel
Okay.
year
See,
round.
look, y'all, she got-
Look at me like
man,
that's
she got
just
some money.
no. So it's but no, we're going there, and the idea is to have experiences, not just I went and did a show, I came back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if we have an interview this weekend. I have to reconfirm that part. But we go out there, we get the sightsee, we get the tour, we get to just enjoy the city, because a lot of artists haven't traveled,
Right.
or they may have gone just this far and haven't been to these different places.
Mhm.
So we set up different opportunities. We're doing the Statue of Liberty. We have that in our plans. They were talking about Coney Island, so it's like, hey,
Sweet,
what is something you
sweet.
want to do here? So
Man,
I
that's
create
cool.
the schedule.
Rapping vacation.
So
That's cool.
exactly,
Yeah,
it's like
man.
that's why I call it my
That's
workations.
cool.
And so I told them, I'm like, I'm ready.
Big T experience.
And he did
Man.
exactly. He was the only one from the tour that was able to go last year for the
Yeah.
BET Experience Weekend. It was
I'm
2
telling
shows
you,
out there.
Like
Yeah.
she
So,
said, just to solidify
you just
what
gotta
she
do
said,
it.
Yeah. Y'all
She
got
set
it.
up everything when, like, certain people get discouraged because I ain't gonna call out no name, but we had people that showed up down there that didn't show up to what she had set up
Right.
because they kind of discouraged on she not there.
Yeah.
You feel me? But now the thing's set up.
Yeah.
I showed up, man. Everything was easy breezy.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to do. And that's our
And it
goal.
was
Is
dope,
even if
though.
we're not there,
Packed ties,
even if
wild
we're not
boys,
there, we want to make
Right.
sure that the
Right.
artists still have their full experience.
One of the
So,
freshmen out there.
like I say, he got well connected, and even the promoter out there is still hitting him up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we plan to go
Yeah,
again
and
this
then-
year,
and then
but
you get you a fan
building
base
that
in
networking.
Cali.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or
I
wherever.
done,
That's
see, that's
the
what
idea.
connected with. I done a whole I got a cousin out there that I hadn't seen in a minute. So I'm out there chilling midday with the event that waiting on her that night.
Right.
And I did a whole nother
Roundabout.
family function.
Right?
Yeah.
He performed at a whole nother event
That's
that wasn't
what's
even
up.
affiliated.
And so
It's all through
And I tell
pipelines.
artists, man,
It's
like, I think a big part is finding them audiences, you know what I'm saying? Being able to connect with people in different areas, and you give people that opportunity.
That's our goal, is giving those opportunities, because networking is the key. You can't do it by yourself. I tell them all the time. And being able to work with someone who's not trying to break your pockets, affordable platforms. We have Airbnb set up for the weekend. So we tell in advance, hey, money is due by this date. This is what it is. You're going to stay here, or you're going to be finding your own.
Right.
So we have a house in Brooklyn that we're did Airbnb style. Okay. So the artists don't have to worry about where they're staying. The plane tickets,
dope,
I helped them there. Hey, the prices dropped. Like I bought my ticket. I got my ticket for $113 round trip to New York. And so as soon as the tickets price drops, so I try to make it affordable on all ways. As soon as I see something,
you know what I'm saying? Let you know, man, the ticket's this price.
And then we get to the shows, you connecting with the DJs. Hey, did you talk to the DJ? Because all I can do is advise you of what to do. So I'm not going to force you to do nothing. This is your career. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I talk to the DJ. The DJ know who Kay is. The DJ know who Lady Nate is. Y'all need to meet the DJ. Did you meet the promoter that we're connected with out here? Did you meet the person at the door? You don't know what she do.
Let me ask you a question. Are you, because you're so busy, and I know when you that busy, you make a lot of sacrifices in your personal life, because you taking on 90% of your life has become the business side. So you take a lot of sacrifices, and that's not what you went to school for. Probably not something you probably even thought you would get into, but you love music. Are you getting satisfaction from creating those opportunities and stuff? And is that what drives you, or what drives you?
I actually am, because the other part of it, having a strong support system. Shout out to my family, because I have 3 kids.
Them the winners there. Them the ones.
I have 3 kids that I have to come home to. 3 kids I have to go support at school. I'm a PTA president at my son's he's in pre-K.
Wow.
I'm actively involved. My daughter, she plays sports. So I'm still an active mom. I'm mom above all. So I just it's just what I love.
That's what I'm saying. That's amazing, man.
Like, when you love something, you don't feel like you're working. I tell people, I was like, I don't feel like I'm working. Like, I wake up to my phone, I go to sleep to my phone. They're like, how do you do that? When do you do this? When do you do that? And I'm like, the kids are right here. My kids are good. My family's good. And I make time. And like I told them today, I say, look, my daughter, before I left, I was like, okay, this interview only an hour. When I get home, those chores better be done, because normally, when I go out, she's used to be staying out late.
Okay.
Look at Ayo talking about she do everything. But they used to be staying out late. So they're like, oh, mama not going to be here, She thinks she might have till midnight. No, you don't. So, no, it's definitely comforting. And again, I love it and I enjoy it. And being able to do everything with my kids, still being an active mom. Being an active parent, that's the biggest thing. My kids are my life. Because I'll set up everything in the show. Hey, I can't make this because my baby girl got something going on.
Yeah, and I tell you, man, sometimes I do get discouraged a little bit because things are slow down. You know how this is, and I sit back and then I see you, and I look at Nate, and I see, man, they so busy, man. It's gonna be all right, and I go back and find my energy some kind of way. That's just because you one of the people that I continue to see. One of the people that I started when I first kind of got in with DJ Mitch Black. Shout out Mitch Black. They kind of, told me about you, and I just started following you, watching what you was doing, but just your energy and the way you keep moving. I'm like, man, ain't no need me stopping that. Like, she got it going on, and I know you, and I know that you have other personal life outside of that, so that keeps me kind of energized.
Exactly, man. And that's what it is. You just have to keep going, and on top of it, shout out to my artist that I manage, Cocaine Carter. Yeah. He keeps me busy.
I was just going to ask you about that.
No, that was on your checklist.
Yeah. I was going to ask you tell me about Cocaine.
So, yeah, definitely. He's currently working on his solo project coming out. It'll be released in June. So, we have singles that are hitting the wave slowly but surely. He actually introduced a track Sunday. If whoever was at Brunch and Flows, they got to hear something that's not even out yet at all. So
he's tapping on.
Nah, you shared the video.
He tapped in and shared it. He was like, "Yo, man, I did a little listening. What y'all think?" He did it.
I was gonna ask you about the Brunch and Flow show. I wrote it down. What? Tell the people about that, man, because that's a pretty dope idea you got.
So one Sunday a month, I was doing brunch every week, but it was like, okay, I knew that spring was coming. I was about to get on the road. then we were just like, okay, well, let's try to make this something where more people will come out to.
Right.
So we cut it down once a month, add some performance into it because everything I do has performances attached to it somehow. So we just shout out to DJ Lolo, shout out to Fire and Flare, the whole family over there. DJ Crowd Pleaser, Mixed Gang DJ, X-Y DJ, shout out to all the DJs.
And that's
Love
cool,
y'all.
man, because they shout out to the Mixed Gang DJs because you did the NFL Sundays with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how was that? That was...
We did NFL Sundays, and then so we were there watching the game. So everybody came out in their gear, a different team. So and
I was there for the XFL.
I just learned about the XFL.
Yeah.
My mom and stepdad, we were watching the game this weekend,
Okay,
and
yeah.
like they did interviews with the different players, and I was like,
Houston got a good team too.
I had no clue this even existed.
Houston got a good team too. Yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah, that
And-
team was dope. They were getting it in.
And the new thing I see you doing is the night of R&B. I think that's, man, it's hot.
Yes,
That's
I'm
hot.
trying to
So
do that quarterly as well because people don't give R&B enough
They
attention,
don't.
and
I
R&B is
wanna
where
do,
it's at.
I want to do an R&B mixtape.
Okay, well I definitely got
I'm
some
gonna do
artists to
R&B
send your
mixtape.
way.
I just hooked up with OG Hoodrich out of Atlanta, OG of Hoodrich Films.
Okay.
And we're going to do a mixtape series. We're going to drop one every month. We're going to do a hip hop for sure. We got the first three, the pictures and, you know, the backgrounds and all that kind of stuff already developed. We just got to get the artists. So if you got some
Yeah,
artists that's definitely want to get on.
Please,
you know.
you guys, if you got,
Yeah.
what you mean?
If you got some artists, yeah.
I got a whole game.
Let's get them on there. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna definitely be dope. They're gonna be supporting it and sharing it out in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And they whole networks over there. So
That's dope. When y'all plan to do the first one? Look, switch
well,
the
we want to drop it after spring. We want to drop it
Okay.
springtime or
All right,
right
well,
before summer. And
we
gonna
got
do it
South by
for-
Southwest coming, so I
Yeah.
got 3 stages out there, the 19th, 20th, and 21st. So y'all need performance spots. Hit me up. South by Southwest is on the way.
Definitely,
And we're
definitely.
doing mixtapes for that. I got one I'm doing with the Mixed Gang DJs, and then also I'm going to have one I'm doing with XY DJs. So
Okay.
opportunities are there. And like I said, I just present the opportunities and
They
That's what
gotta
I do.
follow up with them. They gotta follow with them. Definitely, Brock want to know what's your website. He said he definitely want to work with you. So can you get a peep of your website? We got a couple more minutes before we get out of here. So I want to make sure we get all your social media and your social media information. That way they know how to follow y'all and be able to support you.
definitely. The best place to hit me is on the gram. Lady Nate, LadyNate. That's the best place. As well as follow the movement, H-Town Trafficking Tour. Instagram as well. And we have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, H-Town Trafficking Tour. So see what we got going on, what we got coming up. Those are the best outlets. And I also do a podcast, interviews, spotlights with different artists. So that
Whoa.
can be found on the YouTube channel as well. So
Dope.
that's what it is.
Dope. Make sure y'all follow Lady Nate, man. Lady Nate. Let them have your info daily.
That boy King Daily, man. Y'all fuck with me on that IG, you know what I'm saying? I got that Instagram and all that social media shit, you know what I'm saying? KING_DAYLY. I just dropped the I today.
Yeah.
King Daily.
King Daily, let's go. Yeah, man. Tap me in, man.
Hey, man.
We in there.
Mr. Houston, aka Mr.
Yeah.
Double Cup. You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Everybody on Facebook Live, everybody that's on the live me as well. Appreciate King Daily and Lady Nate, Soaring High Entertainment coming out. She has a lot going on, so make sure y'all definitely follow and support everything she has going on. You definitely want to be a part of it if you're in this industry. If you indie artist, you're trying to make moves, no matter what city in, she's probably gonna be in your city. If she ain't there, she headed that way. So definitely get in touch with her. Uh-oh. The devil trying to get in the way of things like grandma used to say. You know what I'm saying? When you tell something right, he try to shut it down. So make sure y'all go follow that, man. We out of here, man. Christy Boss Show every Tuesday. We'll have her here back soon with more artists, more shows, more things she has going on. So we definitely will be back in touch soon, man. Appreciate it. We got Detox with the list coming up next, man. Takes the 101 Jams. Make sure y'all go download the app, tune in app, search Takes the 101 Jams, follow the Christy Boss Show, Instagram, Facebook, and Live Me. I'm out.